Hello, it's Amy with Just a Little Ink. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I love sharing the things I learn with others. Today I'd like to share with you what I'm calling a quick Scrappy card. I made one in this layout probably a year ago using some scrap paper and just loved the layout, and I recently did one with the same layout as a mystery card event via Zoom, something I've been doing since we've been in this pandemic. And so I do that once a month, and it's just been a great way for my customers to come have about a 20 to 30 minute time with me via Zoom, using their own supplies and doing something that's a mystery. And so this card layout I actually did with my team just this month, and so I want to share it with you. And I've got a few different samples here. This one used some of our Halloween paper from our mini catalog. I have a niece who just loves Halloween. I don't personally, but she does, and I loved how the colors aren't necessarily Halloween. This card I did using some of our fall-inspired paper. This paper has been extremely popular. And then with the one I did with our mystery stamping with my team, uses some of our snowflake paper. You can see how, and I turned it, you get very different looks. So today I'm doing one that uses some of the paper. It's carryover from last year's holiday catalog. This is the Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper. And I had a whole bunch of scraps. I've actually used a lot of this paper. And so you need 6 scraps. They are two-sided, so you choose which side you want to layer in on this. They're 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. I want a piece for my inside and whatever neutral. This is very vanilla. By 4 by 4 by 5 1/4. You need another scrap, either punched from a shape or using a die. Here I am using the Tasteful Labels dies. And a card base, I'm using Night of Navy, just a half a sheet, 4 1/4. It's scored at 4 1/4. It's 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. And all of those measurements I will share on my blog, justalittleink.com. And I'm using for this card the For Unto Us stamp set that's available in our mini catalog. Stampin' Up! Extended their sale through today, Wednesday the 25th of November, 10% off of everything in the large catalog. This stamp set is not among those, and the paper isn't, but the cardstock is and the inks are. So you might want to jump out there and grab. The other thing that is out there is the Tasteful Label dies would be on sale. And I'm also going to be using, to kind of bling it up a little bit, the Elegant Faceted Gems, which are just knock dead gorgeous. So let me show you how I did this. So I'm going to fold my card along that score line. Again, use a bone folder. It gives you a nice crisp edge without leaving you marks on your from your nails. Okay, and so I found that using some of our small grid paper, it's designed for our Stamparatus, but it works so well. A little portable grid paper. You might decide that it's worth picking up some. So I'm going to line up my cardstock along the grid, and I found what worked best is if I come over about 5/8 of an inch from the left edge. You want it to be spaced out here. And I'm going to, let's see, had all these laid in here, and you know how that works sometimes. I'm going to move these around a little bit. You want to kind of have an idea of what your layout is. before you start. So then the other thing I found was I want to put it on the other end. So I'm going to again come in 5/8 inch from this end. And then I'm going to take my middle piece, put some adhesive on the back of it. And I love our snail, or not snail, it's what we used to have, our Stampin' seal. So then what I found worked best was to eyeball what the middle is. And you're going to come in, so. And then you can put your other two pieces, splitting the difference between the two sides. And again, I'm going to come in, adhesive here, split the difference. And it's funny, the eye plays a trick on you. If it's not exact, you won't really know. Then I want one to go on the inside. So I'm going to put, I liked these ornaments on the one side. I've used so much of this particular paper. Don't have much left. Like so. So then I need to stamp. Again, I told you I had chosen one of the dies from the Tasteful Labels. I used this particular one. And I'm going to choose Night of Navy ink. And I liked the Hark the Herald Angels Sing to stick on the front of my card. So, let's see how well I line up when I'm trying to look at it for a video. It's always the fun part. You normally get one try. No, not too bad. So, and then on my inside, I chose again one of the images from that same For Unto Us. Like I said, for me, it has just the right meanings for Christmas. And so I'm gonna come in here toward the top, leave myself a little room to be able to write. Okay, close my pad because I'm known for dropping things. I don't know if you're one of those. Okay, so then we can assemble the card. I'm going to put this for the inside. I'm going to put some dimensionals along the back. Gives it just a little bit of lift. Pull off those little backers. Sometimes can be a little bit of a booger to do. And then decide where on the front I would like to place this. And I think I want to come in maybe overlapping. Oh, I think I like it a little further in. Like so. And then, of course, I'm going to add some of these faceted gems. They are just, like I said, so pretty. So I'm going to take and put one here. I like threes. I'll put one up here. And, oh, let's stick one of these big ones on. And let's decide to put it maybe kind of, I don't know, maybe there. Like so. So thank you for joining me. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and you can place an order anytime on my website, justalittleink.stampinup.net. I send a hand-stamped thank you note to everyone who orders, and I would love to send you one. So have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will see you again next week. Thanks again. Bye.